So Aaron, a lot of people have said that your methods are a little bit peculiar, bizarre. Some people might go so far as to say, after all, we're hosting an interview on a yacht. What are your thoughts on that? How would you respond?
Well, I suppose I'm not ordinary, but I would be careful, cautious, describing myself to anyone. What I would say is I'm determined, perhaps pathologically so.
Okay.
But no, I wouldn't go that far. Perhaps in some people's opinions, I have been, as describing myself as someone who's been consumed by a whale to produce the work that he set out to do.
Yeah.
Might be pathological, but I would say it's more to avoid being maladaptive.
Okay.
And by that, I'm basically just adjusting to my circumstances. It's a question of being able to adapt to what is required of the situation.
Okay.
So that's what I've tried to do, while staying on a good course, recognizing my sovereignty, recognizing my abilities, and of course the people that I'm practicing those abilities for. It's not just about me. The science fiction books that I've written were really focused around my religious background. So it was focused around the people I was growing up. I was learning Christianity from.
Okay.
That's why they're called stories AD, stories after the death of Christ, and they're a science fiction epic. So they're set in the future.
Can I show everybody 2050 AD?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
fine?
2050. That's the final book, and this one is the first book, Peril, and then this one is the second book, Escape from Hell. And altogether there are 3 books. I have started a 4th, but it's not finished, so we won't talk about that.
No worries. No worries.
I don't know if it will ever be finished. That's hard to determine right now.
Fair enough. So let's hear a little bit more about the future for yourself, Squint Koros. Any other projects that you've got coming into fruition? Any other books? What's the plan?
Well, I mean, there are these 12 books.
Yeah.
And of those 12 books, 10 of them have been printed. So the immediate future is obviously to finish Nigel, which will be done in a month. It should be finished by end of October. And of the same with Liz Mitchell's biography.
Yeah.
Her book should be finished by the end of October, November. And then that's 12 books. Other than that, there's the EP.
Oh, of course, yes. Tell us more about that.
There's the song. There are 5 songs on the EP. One of the songs is, I gave my heart, I gave my soul. Why ain't that good enough? Somebody stop the instigation. I shed my tears, tried so hard. I'm better than the person that they wanted through the years. I'm tired of being pushed to be a macho, superficial fella, but that doesn't mean that I'm a prima donna either. Yeah, I do. And it goes on like that.
And you heard it here first, right? I've heard your EP and it sounds amazing.
So there's obviously the EP
Yeah.
to be released, which should happen in the not so distant future. And other than that, I intend to keep producing the work as I have done. I've kind of found myself rolling on a ball now, so despite all of the barriers and the prejudice and you know the superfluous bigotry that's being extrematized, you know, through a lot of these exercises, unfortunately, I'm doing all right. So
Good.
you know, with the help of people like you, Graham,
Do my best.
and you know, the rest of the team. There's Denzel Dome. He's my one of the editors, the editors in Squint Koros UK, and then there's Paulette Hess. She's a secretary. You know, I should think that things will get more organized, and we'll find a lot more corroborated, a lot more corroboration. We will cooperate more. That's what I mean to say. And the work should go well.
Great, glad to hear it. Well, thanks so much for your time and telling us a little bit more about what you're doing and your plans. Really appreciate it. And we will be seeing your next piece of work out when? Any idea, roughly?
I think the next book to be released will be Nigel, and it will probably be out electronically by the time Christmas arrives, I should think.
Great.
If not, it will be released soon.
That's fantastic. Well, thanks again so much, and all the best for the future, mate.
Thank you, Graham.
No problem. Always a pleasure.